and extending from near Lakeview to near Gallagher Ferry, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Whiteville, Mullins, Horry, Tabor City, Lawrence, Chippewa, Bear Bluff, Lakeview, Hallsboro, Eastview, Redmond, Chatway, Rains, Southeastern Community College, Williams, Courthouse, Gallagher Ferry, Cherry Grove, Molly, and Finley. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Wilmington has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Brunswick County in southeastern North Carolina, southeastern Horry County in northeastern South Carolina until 6:15 p.m. At 5:44 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Forest Brook or over Red Hill, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles if possible. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Myrtle Beach, Conway, North Myrtle Beach, Surfside Beach, Sunset Beach, Ocean Isle Beach, Myrtle Beach Airport, Silver Sea, Red Hill, Little River, Springman Pier, Garden City, North Myrtle Beach Airport, Cherry Grove, Inlet, Iredell, Carolina Shores, Calabash, Hickory Grove, Homewood, and Horry Georgetown Technical College Conway campus. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Brunswick and central Columbus counties has expired. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has weakened. Therefore, the warning has been allowed to expire. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for southeastern North Carolina. And now, for the KCU region.
Alrighty, we are headed into the city of Whiteville now, about 40 miles to the northeast of, 40 miles to the east of Wilmington, and we are awaiting a couple of storms that are just about to cross the South Carolina border near Tabor City. So that's the update. That's what we're currently doing. A couple of detours here, so the roads are a little mucked up, but we will get around all of that.
Friday night, clear.
It's definitely dark for 5:55 in the afternoon. So we are coming in from the northern side of Whiteville, so we'll pull into Whiteville. We'll find a place to stop and do some analysis of the current situation, see where our best bet is. Today's not a super great setup. There was some of the mesoanalysis models, like the HRRR, showed some pretty discrete cells that I thought were going to form up in this area. That so far hasn't happened. It's a lot more linear. There is one storm in Brunswick County that I was going to pull out on, but I decided against, and I'm glad I did because it fell apart quite quickly. So there's a flash of lightning. You're now looking due south. We are coming into the small town of Whiteville, North Carolina. We'll find a parking lot or something to pull over and do some stuff. Just try to see if I can't find a place to park, face some of these storms. See what's going on. So we're actually looking at a severe storm right in front of us. We're looking at a severe storm up there. So those lightning flashes are associated with that storm. Seems to be gaining a little bit of ground. Looks like we're going to get caught in a little rain band here. See if we can find a little bit of a clearing and shoot the video over to the west. Excuse me, to the east rather. For that storm is. Alright, let's turn here and try to find something. Here's the parking lot. Alright. Let's take a look at what our options are right now. Okay, none of these storms are really. None of these storms look great on radar. I mean, none of them immediately jump out as fantastic. But with that being said, if we had to pick a storm, there is one a little bit further to our north that looks like it's gaining some. It's a little bit more to our west, rather. It's gaining a little bit of traction. Let's see if we can't find a little bit of a better area, maybe to just pull off and look. These storms really aren't super impressive. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a more discreet storm, but that doesn't appear to be happening. So we will kind of watch the line and see what comes of it. We're now pulling up into the. I can see some trash cans blown over. We're now pulling into the eastern edge of the city of Whiteville. I'm going to go a little bit more to the west just to see if I can't find a decent vantage point to look back to our east. What makes storm spotting so difficult, especially in this part of the country, is it's just the terrain and the amount of high terrain trees and all of those other obstructions that exist. It makes it really tough to be able to get a really solid vantage point on a storm. So that's what we're fighting against a little bit right now, but we'll make do. here is a fast food place. We'll pull in here and hopefully try to get you rather a vantage point back where we're looking. All right, let's see what the deal is here. This storm right here is it's not looking too great. There is one more storm that looks halfway decent. It's a little bit up to the north. Okay, let's figure out our best. So we're going to figure out our best way to start heading back east without getting caught up in those already existing showers. Yeah, this storm, maybe we won't head back east right yet. There is a storm that looks halfway decent, just a little bit to the north of here, north and east. All right, we are going to head a little bit more to the east, or west rather, and see what that brings. All right. Oh, does this not cut through? That's unfortunate. Oh, it does. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and head a little further west on 74, US 74, and head up towards the Lumberton area. And there's the front edge of a storm is up in that area, or will be up in that area, hopefully. We'll watch the returns on radar as we go up there, and we'll see what that looks like. If it looks like it's going to fall apart, then we'll backtrack and begin our long trek back to Wilmington. So again, wasn't a great setup, but some of the short-term mesoanalysis models didn't really seem to do a very good job at all of picking up on what was going to happen with this. So just things didn't appear to develop maybe as they should. And it is still about 6:20 in the evening, so there's still time. But things look to be a little more unstable. None of that really developed. So there are a few severe thunderstorms. Most of them are south of here. They're just on the North-South Carolina border. A couple of those storms are severe as of right now. But up in this area, this is probably our last chance for a good severe storm. You can see some of these dark clouds ahead. That's what we're going to be heading towards here in just a second, once we can get back to 74 west. All right, well, westbound we go. So we head, or eastbound rather. No, westbound we do go, as we head a little bit deeper into. I believe we are in Bladen County now, so we're going to head a little bit further into Bladen County and see what comes of this. We should be looking straight at that storm, and we're a little far away at this point. We're about 15 miles from it, so it's not going to look super impressive until we get a little bit closer to it, and that's if it holds together. The wind is, I'm sure you can see, is really going. It's kind of pulling the car from side to side. So definitely there's a lot of energy in the air. There's a lot of instability, but storms just haven't really popped off. And there is a pretty nice storm that's forming right near Wilmington. Unfortunately, there isn't enough time for us to get back there for that. So we'll see if we can't catch anything up in the Lumberton area here. Whoa. See driving seat of rain with these storms. We're not even in the severe part of the storm yet. Looks like we're about to go into some heavier rain bands up here. We're going to get kind of sideswiped and try to get up close to this Lumberton storm.